I mean, it's exciting. First of all, if you look at the opponents that we have on there, very quality opponents. Um, a lot of teams that we're playing um, have either won their league or won over 20 games. Been to the NCAA tournament, and then when you look at, our how many home games we have, we're excited about that. You know, last year it seemed like we were on the road the entire non-conference, and to be back home in front of our home fans and be able to play a ton of games at home and have a holiday tournament here over Thanksgiving, is obviously an exciting time for us.
That was one of the things I remember talking to you about last year was how hard it was to get teams to come play you guys here. Can you speak to that again a little bit? And if there was anything different this go around, what was it?
Well, I think we were on the back end of some contracts, some home and homes that we had in place, and then coupled with coming off a really good year. Not many people want to come in here and play in front of our rowdy fans, and there was a lot of different factors in it. But this time around, we were able to get some new contracts in the works. Like I mentioned before, having that holiday tournament over Thanksgiving is very important. It gives us 3 built-in home games um, that we're looking forward to.
Obviously, 10 newcomers on the roster. What have you liked about this group so far, given the 3 months that you guys have had together so far?
Well, I'll start off with our returners, and I'll highlight Noah Ross and Kamari McGriff and Donovan and Nolan. They've done a really good job of welcoming in the newcomers. And what this whole group has done so far is they've really put forth effort in getting to know each other and building our team chemistry. They bought into our culture, and they're working really, really hard.
You mentioned having finding those quality opponents with the non-conference schedule. Obviously, last year you guys had the big games against Arkansas and Kentucky. This year you're going to have some good ones as well. How important is that just for the growth of the team to be able to find some of those big name matchups?
Well, I think it's fun for our guys. Being able to go into Rupp and go into Arkansas and experience that. Obviously we had success against Kentucky, so that was an amazing feeling for us and an experience for our guys. But just being able to go into those venues, because a lot of these guys have never played in venues like that. You talk about Kansas on the schedule this year. I've never been in Allen Fieldhouse. So that's an exciting game on our schedule that our guys will be able to. Obviously it's some history there, and we'll be able to go and sightsee a little bit. But we're there to take care of business. But it'll be a fun environment for our guys to play in.
What would you say is the thing or some of the things that you really want to hammer in before Fayetteville State comes?
All we're really focused in on, and we didn't do a good job of this last year, is playing to our identity. I mean, really understanding who we are and what we're about. So we didn't do such a good job with that. So we're really locking into that. Sometimes it's very repetitive. Our days are very repetitive, but we're trying to build really good habits that filter into our identity. So really focusing on that, and we want to play. I haven't been able to play like we wanted to play since I've been here. We've kind of had to tweak, adjust according to our roster. If we can stay healthy, we have about 10 or 11 guys that we feel really good about, and we can get to pressing and being a little bit more chaotic and aggressive, like I've always wanted to do.
And the conference schedule specifically, I know you guys start with Towson. Is there anything with those slated games specifically that you feel really stands out that you think is an advantage to you guys and maybe a disadvantage to you guys?
You know how conference play is. To be honest, I skimmed over it. I haven't really looked at it. Outside of Towson and Campbell that first weekend, I don't know who we play after that. But conference is tough, and you know that. So we're just going to take it one game at a time. That's really all we can do.
How important is it to schedule these 20-win teams, powerhouses like Kansas, Kentucky? How important is that to play those guys early in the season to get ready for your conference?
The whole non-conference is put in place for us to get ready for conference play. So we want to play quality opponents and teams that we feel are really good and have a chance to win their league to get us ready for CAA play. So those games are everything for us.
exciting you are to be home for Thanksgiving, welcome your fans, a record number of home games this year.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah, so this will be, I'm going into my 16th, 17th year. This will be the first time I'll be able to be at home for Thanksgiving. I think it'll be important for our guys to be comfortable, sleeping in their own beds, playing in front of our home crowd. It'll give our city, give the university something to be really excited about. When we started talking about this, me and Mike Oblanger, when we first started talking about this, we wanted something that we could be proud of, something that we could call ours. And, we want it to be special this year, and we want to keep building on it. It was tough getting the opponents that we got, but we were fortunate enough to be able to get App State, and who's had a lot of success under Coach Kearns, and Colgate, who's won their league every year, and Sam Houston State, who's coming off a 20-plus win season. So to have those opponents coming into town, I think it's going to help us moving forward. The location, the quality of opponents that we have coming in this year. I think it's only going to help us for years down the road to get people excited, and hopefully we'll be turning teams down who want to come here later on down the road in years to come.
It sounds like there's more chances than ever for people to come see you guys play in Wilmington with the record number of home games.
I think so. I think that's right. Is that right, Brandon? Yeah, we've never had this many home games. So yeah, come out and see us, and we hope to put on a show for you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Yep, thanks.
For